welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well. I hope you're all enjoying your November so far. This month has honestly seemed to be like flying by. I honestly feel like I blinked and it's already November 24th, so blowing my mind. Like seriously, it's crazy to me. It's also very since it's also close to winter time, our days are much shorter, so it's currently 3:44 and it is almost dark out, which is weird, which happens every year, but still I'm not used to it for some reason. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, it feels really weird. I didn't get much sleep the past few days, so today I slept in and I honestly feel like I made up for like a week's worth of sleep, which was good. I feel super refreshed. I feel happy, woke up in a super good mood. Don't know how long that's gonna last, but I'm gonna go with the punches. So yeah, hopefully I have no lipstick on my teeth. If I do, that's awkward because I will not notice until I'm editing. So for today's video, I actually wanted to show you guys what I use to remove my makeup, the skincare products I use to remove my makeup, and what I use after. I'm not necessarily going to show you like my whole skincare collection because I don't use the same products every single day, but I will show you what I use to take it off. I will show you any treatments I tend to use some of the times, and yeah, we'll just go ahead with that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully this is something different besides makeup. Obviously it is important to remove your makeup at the end of the day, and I know it's tempting to sleep with it on sometimes when you come home super late and you're so tired. I've done it before, but it is definitely not worth it because the next few days you are dealing with the repercussions of that. You either break out, your skin feels super sensitive, you can get a reaction, it can be so many things, but the thing I find the most is that I'm super dry and I have to treat my skin every single day for the rest of the week until it goes back to normal. So just don't do it, ladies. Worst comes to worst, use a makeup wipe, use some micellar water, whatever you can do. So yeah, with that said, let's just go ahead and get started with the video. So to start, I'm just going to show you guys the few products I have. I have different products I use, and I actually wanted to make note of this, that I do double cleanse, and double cleansing is basically cleansing twice. Now this can be done in terms of using the same cleanser or same form of makeup removing product that you're using to use it twice, but what I like to do is use two different kind of products, and it's just what I find works best because I feel like if I use typically one cleanser when I go to treat my face or use toner and so on and so forth, I do notice that I still will have makeup on. So it's important to clean your face thoroughly, especially when you're wearing makeup, because that could obviously lead to breakouts and, you know, just damage your skin, because makeup is typically not meant to stay on our skin for that long, so you want to make sure you wash it correctly. So the first product I use if I am going to double cleanse, which I do all the time if I am wearing makeup, is the Garnier micellar water. Now this is just the dry skin, or sorry, normal and sensitive skin. This is meant for waterproof makeup, but I've tried all of the ones that this has in its line besides the one for oily skin, because I am not oily skin. I don't know if they have one for oily skin actually. I think they do, but I don't use it yet. So I use this, I've used the dry one, so I think that one's pink, and I really like this. Micellar waters in general I feel like are super great. You could use any. This is just the kind that I preferred, super inexpensive. You can get it at the drugstore and you get a lot for a really good amount. So what I do is I add this on a pad. So I typically use a pad like this. It's like microfiber cloths. I got this at the dollar store, so you can find these like anywhere now. I'm sure you can find them at Walmart as well. So I use this and I get it wet. So typically with these pads you are meant to just use water to take them off, but I obviously prefer to use micellar water just because most of the time my mascara is very stubborn, it won't come off. My makeup products, my lipstick, you know, I want to get everything off thoroughly, so what I do is I go in and I wet this under some warm water and I shake this up because it has an oil separation here. Not all of them do, but this particular one does. I shake it up and I add this on here and I take off my makeup. I really was going to show you guys me taking off my makeup for this video, but it's going to turn into like those old-fashioned Neutrogena commercials where there's like water everywhere, and taking off makeup with a hijab on is like, it's gonna be so hard because I'd have to, you know, throw water on my face, my hijab's gonna be wet, it's just gonna be a whole thing. So you guys just have to use your imagination here. So I go in with this first. I remove all my makeup, or try to remove the like the most of my makeup, the biggest parts of it. What's that word? and then I go on to another cleanser. So secondly, I will go in with a liquid cleanser, and what I have been using recently and loving is this Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. This is actually my second bottle. I love this stuff. You can get it on Amazon. It's not sold. I haven't seen it in stores here, but I'm sure they have it in the stores in States. So yeah, if you live in the States, get yourself this. This is the best cleanser I found. It's like super great for sensitive skin. It doesn't have any fragrance, any dyes, parabens, preservatives, sulfates, nothing. This is like a super clean cleanser. I really enjoyed this. I think it's super gentle. It doesn't burn my eyes. And when I remove my makeup with a cleanser like this, or just liquid cleansers in general, I use a little device like this. This is not necessary, but I just really enjoy using stuff like this. It's super gentle. So I will wet this, and then I will add the cleanser on, and then I will just this like pulsates, and I'll have it run over my face to remove the remainder of what the micellar water didn't remove. This just makes my face feel super clean, so I really like that, and this is super great. I'll put a link down below for where you can find it on Amazon, but I love this cleanser. And sometimes if I feel like switching up, I have another cleanser to alternate with if I just feel like using something else, and this is the Face Shop's Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser. This is my first bottle. I haven't used too much of this, but I already know that it's great. It's super gentle. It's really great at taking off makeup. I also got this off Amazon, so if you're interested, I will leave the link below, but I do the same thing. I'll put this on the little what is this called? Cleansing brush and I will just use it to take off the makeup or the remainder of the makeup. I have another method if you are not into micellar water, or maybe you're just a little lazy, or I don't know, it could be anything, but this is something I've used since I honestly was in high school, I think. And this is the Olay Daily Facials. These are the water activated dry cloths. So this is such a genius little product. So basically you get it in a pack like that, like this. I got the jumbo size obviously, and this is just for dry skin. So this says it's a 5-in-1 cleansing makeup remover. It also has set this remove, scrub, tone, mask, and cleanse. I don't know about all that, but I really like this for removing makeup. So essentially what it is you get a little packet like this, and you get a little wipe here, and this looks like a typical makeup wipe, except this is not damp or wet or moist. I hate that word. I don't know why I said it. And what you do is you run this under the water, and then it will get activated and it will start to suds up, and you'll use that to just take off your makeup. And I find that when I have people over, like friends or even my mom, if she wants to take it off, they prefer this method over anything, and I'm not sure why. I mean, it's a good way, but it's interesting that people prefer this over everything else. But these are really great at removing your makeup. I will sometimes use this if I don't want to use the micellar water, or if that bathroom is being in use. I have this in another bathroom, so it's honestly a matter of convenience, but I really love these as well. They're super gentle. I honestly feel like very well moisturized after using those as well, so yeah, it's something I really enjoy using. Next is a facial scrub. Now I know in the skincare world, facial scrubs are like looked down upon now, because people are finding that they're very harsh and they don't do anything, and they're more damage than good for your skin. But I know once upon a time there was like a big thing about St. Ives apricot scrub, which I have I'm just gonna admit I have used. I never found an issue with it, but like reading, you know, all the stories about it, I'm like, okay, makes sense. It is a harsh scrub, and I've never used it after that. But I do admit that if you are in the market for a good body scrub, that scrub is amazing. I use it before shaving. I'm just letting you know. I know everybody's gonna boycott that brand, probably boycott me, and I'm gonna be cancelled. But St. Ives apricot scrub is actually really good. I like as a body scrub, just letting you know. So yeah. But for the scrub that I use is actually the Tatcha Rice Polish Gentle Scrub. I think I mentioned this in my little Sephora VIB Rouge haul, and I know this is an expensive product, which is why I bought it during the sale and why I used a gift card for it too, because this is like $84, which is no joke. But this is the foaming enzyme powder, and what it says on the back here is exfoliating Japanese rice bran, pour into palm, mix with water, and create foam. So essentially this comes like a powder. You will lift it, you'll pour it on your hand, and you'll add a little bit of water, and it suds up, and then you just use it. And I used this last night, and my skin feels so good today. I essentially do have dry skin, but I find that by the end of the week, I use this honestly once a week, you guys, just because I tend to not exfoliate, or I don't want to over exfoliate my skin because of the products I use in rotation throughout the week. I don't want to, you know, damage my skin and damage my skin barrier, because that has definitely happened to me before. So I use this once a week when I just feel like there's a lot of buildup on my skin, and I feel like this is so great. I had a lot of dead skin on my face because of the dryness, and I was just layering skincare products and oils and whatnot, and I feel like that made it resulted in a lot of buildup. So I feel like this helped so much. I loved it so much, and I highly recommend this if you're in the market for a scrub. I feel like this is definitely super gentle compared to the scrubs they have on the market. So if you're looking for one, definitely check this out. I know it's so pricey, but I mean, it's good if you're looking for one. And by the way, this is the gentle version. I know they have a regular, I think they have different kinds. I know they do, and it's not like sinking in my mind right now, but I know they have a few. I think there's 4 of them if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'll also post a link for this and everything else I've mentioned in the description box below, so you guys can definitely find it and purchase them if you're interested. Lastly, I just want to mention treatment products. So these are obviously not what I use every day, but they're stuff I use throughout the week, possibly once or twice. Twice I would say is a long shot. I would say once a week. And sometimes I alternate between using these and the Tatcha scrub. So this week I have used the Tatcha scrub, next week or maybe throughout the beginning of the next week I'll use this, and sometimes they work really good alongside each other as well. So I'm just gonna show the masks I use and have in rotation. So the first one is the InnisFree Pore Clearing Clay Mask, and I had mentioned this from my from my haul as well. I got this from the Sephora VIVC haul, and this has been really good for just smoothing out pores. And my camera is dying. Okay, and I am back, and thank God I had a backup full battery on hand. So proud of myself for being prepared for that one. So I was actually about to talk about the masks that I use, so we're gonna go ahead and continue with that. So I was talking about the InnisFree Pore Clearing Clay Mask, and this is with super volcanic clusters, and that sounds super harsh, but it's a super smoothing and gentle mask. I really like this to use on my nose and just right in this area. I'm sorry, it looks like I'm flipping off. Use in this area. I'm so sorry. In this area specifically, just where I experienced the most pores, and I apply this with a brush, or you can apply it with your fingers, whatever you like to do. And I really like this. It's super gentle. It doesn't burn my skin. It feels super nice when I take it off, and I feel like it also doesn't strip my skin of its like regular moisture. I don't feel like it's like super dry and turning into a desert. So yeah, check this out. It was super inexpensive as well. The next product I have is like, it's almost done, and this was something that I had wanted for so long, and I finally caved in and bought it. So this is the No. 7 Nourishing Hydration Mask. I actually got this from Shoppers. Again, I will list a link below where you can purchase this. And I got this because I love hydrating masks. Since I'm dry, I find products like this, they're so good at just getting me refreshed and moisturized. And if I have a big event, or maybe just want my makeup to look the best it possibly can, I'll have this on before, and I feel like my makeup applies so well. So if you're dry, even normal, check this out. You'd be surprised what moisture can do for the wear of your makeup and even just the way your skin looks. Like, it does amazing things, and I feel like when I use this for a good few days, I'm as glowy as I look right now, which looks like I'm sweating, but you guys, besides highlighter, it is just my face. So this is great. I highly recommend this, and especially in the cold winter months, I feel like this would be so essential for people who get dry, since everybody does in the winter. So yeah, check it out. The last product I feel like everybody needs, even if you're not dry, it's just like everybody, boy, girl, anybody. I've put this on my parents before. I've had everybody in my life I've at least told them or put them onto this, honestly, and that's sheet masks. Now, sheet masks are the best. First of all, they're just relaxing to put on. They look silly, but they're great. They're great just to, you know, rejuvenate your skin, to hydrate, and sheet masks are so amazing at just getting hydration, just making your skin feel so soothed and nourished. And now they have sheet masks for basically everything. They have ones, for example, this one's like perfecting and brightening. I have one that is skin hydration and improving elasticity. This is the same thing. This one is like a vitamin C one, so there's so many, you can definitely find one to cater to what you want. And sheet masks, I believe you can find anywhere now. You can find them at Shoppers. If you live in Canada, I'm talking about Canadian place. Shoppers, Superstore, Rexall, London Drugs. Where else sells makeup? Sephora, if you obviously want expensive ones, but you can find these at the drugstore, and they're the best. I highly recommend sheet masks. So that was everything for this video. It's honestly the first time I feel like I filmed something this short. Hopefully it's short. It just seems like it was. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!